Hi, good morning everybody and welcome to my moment of reflection. My name is Mandy Cran and this week I'm going to be talking about being ordinary. The question is, do you like to be treated as an ordinary person? So I've been doing these moments of reflection for the last 4 years now, and really what I'm trying to do is to help people see the world differently, help them think about what's going on around them, see it from a different perspective and so on. Because so often I see women with so much potential not actually achieve that full potential, which I think is a real shame. And so by just sort of putting a bit different in, then hopefully people will understand that actually they can achieve far more than they think they were capable of. So as we go through, please do like and share it. I've only been doing it for a few months now, so any shares I'll be really grateful for. Please feel free to comment. I won't be able to reply obviously while I'm doing the video, but I will come back and answer your comments afterwards. So today I'm talking about being ordinary. Do you like being like everybody else? And the thing is that most people like to be part of the team. They want to be included, they want to be accepted, they want to be liked, and being part of that team is a really important part of social structure, really. But everybody is unique and everybody is different, and although it might seem attractive to be part of the team, and in many ways it is, there's something going on actually deeper below this I really want to talk about today. And I want to talk about the difference between the chimp brain and the chimpanzee brain, the chimp brain and the crocodile brain. So we all know about the crocodile brain. That's the one that's the freeze, fight or flight. And it was a survival technique. It was the first brain that developed, and it was all about keeping safe and surviving to the next day to eat the next meal. Now, the next brain that to develop was called the chimp brain, and this is all about social status. And that basically says that if you're in a group of chimpanzees, that's how it started, that you're safe. The person who's not safe, or the chimpanzee who's not safe, is the one who's on the outside, is by himself. He's the one who's going to be got by the saber-toothed tiger first. So therefore, if you were part of the group of chimps, then you were much safer by definition. And the further you got towards the centre of that group of chimps, the safer you were, because the saber-toothed tiger would always get the ones on the outside first. And therefore, the most powerful chimp would always be the one right in the centre. He had all these people around him to keep him safe. He'd be the last one to be attacked. And therefore, getting close to the most powerful person in the middle of the group or the team is socially what we do. It's automated hardwired in our brains that we need to get close to the person who's most important. And we see this all the time, even now, millions and millions of years later. Think of the school playground. Everybody wants to be close to the child that's the most popular, the most outward going. And the one whose child who's is quiet and shy is going to be on the outside by themselves. And guess who's the one who's going to get picked on? It's the one on the outside. Happens all the time. It's exactly the same in the workplace. If you don't quite fit that mold, you're on the outside of the team, you're the one that's going to get picked on because you're not like everybody else. Now, that was fine millions of years ago, but we're not chimpanzees, and there's no saber-toothed tigers around anymore. And yet we still conform every single day, despite all our modern technology and the way the world has developed, and so much has changed in millions and millions of years. This social status thing is still really important. And I think we need to break away from that. We're not cavemen anymore. We're not chimps. We're intelligent, modern human beings, and we can think for ourselves. And to come back to the bit about being unique, we're all unique with so many different skills, and every single person in this world is awesome in a very different way. And we need to really embrace those differences and celebrate them. So, do you want to be treated as ordinary? Having said all of that, I think the answer actually is no. You want to be treated as extraordinary and be respected and loved, and for the amazing talents that every single person has in every single different way. So as Oscar Wilde said, don't love anybody who treats you like you're ordinary. And I think the same goes for like and respect and so on. So if somebody treats you like they're ordinary, like you're ordinary, then you know what? I think you need to go and find somebody else to associate with, and find the people who do think you're amazing, who think you're awesome, and think your talents are absolutely incredible. And so from today going forward, I want you to really try and do that much more. So I hope you like that. Hope you learned something from it. I find the chimp brain absolutely fascinating. I've been looking at it studying it for about a year or so now, and I see it around me all the time. So really interesting. Please do share my video, and join me next week when I'm going to be talking about gardening. So that'll be 10 o'clock live. So for those that don't know me, my name is Mandy Cran, and people come to me when they realise they need to make changes in their life if they're to have quality family time in the years ahead. And I know that an awful lot of people suffer from guilt, like any mum. I'm a working mum, and that double guilt between, if you're at work, you feel guilty about your children. If you're with your children, you feel guilty you're not at work. That double guilt, even triple guilt in some cases, if you're doing something else too, can be really devastating. So I've written a book to help people. It's called 12 Ways to Have More Guilt-Free Time with Your Family. Download it for free. Just go to my Facebook page and click on the link on the left. But also, if you'd like to get my personal support to help you see through the guilt and get through the fog, then for a very limited time, I'm offering a special Overcoming Guilt review session. So what we'll do during this very powerful coaching session, we're going to work together to create a crystal clear vision of what you want your life to look like, uncover any hidden guilt triggers that may be sabotaging your life right now, and you'll leave the session with a deeper understanding of what needs to change in your life to create a better future for you and your family, and the next step action plan to moving your life into a more guilt-free place. Because I know what it's like feeling guilty. I had the triple guilt. I ran a business, worked and had children. So I do know how hard it is, and I really want to be able to help others in the same place. If you'd like to book your place, then email me at Mandy, with an IE, at thebuzzgroupbemore.co.uk. So I look forward to hearing from you. And then please join me next week when I'm talking about gardening, 10 o'clock live here on Facebook. Have a great week.